Hello, and welcome to Liberate Your Life podcast, a place where we come together and explore Ayurvedic wisdom, holistic healing, and spirituality, empowering individuals to explore their true nature and transform their life. I'm your host, Melinda Reese, Ayurvedic practitioner, Panchakarma specialist, and founder of Tahoe Ayurveda. And I am here to help you transform your life. Welcome to episode 8, Shifting Your Perspective. In this episode, I share what creates our perspective, how it influences our life, daily practices that help to shift our perspective, and tuning into ultimate reality. We have the power to shift our perspective and change our reality. Perspective is how we see and feel the world, how we experience the world. And our perspective is created throughout our lifetime. It's influenced by our family, friends, society, cultures, religion, politics, our own karmic journey, these ways in which we feel and understand the world. And our perspective is very powerful. Our perspective translates to our entire experience. And so we all know that we've had thoughts that like, I feel great or I don't feel great. And then we have simultaneously a direct experience in our body of that, or in our emotional state of that. And if you've tuned into a practice such as breath work or meditation or qigong or tai chi or yoga, you've experienced that those perspectives are thoughts in the mind, and that you can tap into a deeper frequency that then is able to witness and observe those thoughts. So that's also what perspective is. And so we have the power to shift our perspective and change our reality. And what that means is every moment we have the capacity to shift the way that we see and feel and experience the world. And we are so powerful that we can really connect with what is that. We want things, we wish things, we say this is important, we have health goals, we don't want to feel a certain way anymore. And we truly have the power to shift our perspective, and that perspective translates to the way we feel in our body, the way that we communicate with the world, the way that the world responds and communicates with us. So everything is energy, and everything has a frequency and a vibration. So when we have a perspective that something is not going our way, it is not going to go our way. We will absolutely create that reality. But when we have a perspective around being able to see the beauty, the blessings, the lessons, and everything, then we can shift our perspective and just know that life is offering all these opportunities. It's working with us and for us. And we have the power to really influence the reality that we live in. And as we change on the inside, the world around us changes, because our perspective shifts, our connection, our awareness and understanding of life. And we can open up the grip. We can open up the resistance. We can open up space to feel and see life with new eyes, with new awareness, with new perspective, and really transform the entirety of our experience. Life is chaotic, it's crazy, it's wild. We don't actually have control. We don't understand it. It goes and ebbs and flows as it does. And having daily practices, having weekly practices where we can have a direct experience that we are not the chatter of our minds, that there's this deeper essence in the ground of our being, and that from that we arise in every moment. And so these daily practices of meditation, yoga, qigong, tai chi, really helping to clear the mind, clear the clutter, gives us a really direct experience of the perspectives that we have, the thoughts we have about ourselves, good and bad, the thoughts that we have about someone else, good or bad, about work, about what we're capable of, about the family we came from, about the future. And we can all really be in this deeper state of observing those thoughts. And so, really cultivating a daily routine practice, a weekly practice of the direct experience of witnessing what our perspective is and getting in tune with a deeper place within our being where it has an intelligence and a wisdom to hold space for it all. And then from there, we can really start to cultivate and see how our perspective is controlling our everyday. And that if we shift our perspective, we can change the reality, and we can choose to not suffer, and we can choose to live in a deeper freedom. We can choose to cultivate healthy relationship within ourselves and with others. We can choose to have compassion. We can choose to shift our perspective, and it really begins to cultivate this deeper joy. Not that life is going to be easy, life is everything, but it's our relationship to it that can shift. And then that allows for more freedom to really see reality as it is, and not through all of our conditioning and beliefs and through the egoic movement that is very alive in all of us. Ultimate reality is really seeing things as they truly are. And awakening to the truth is a shift in perspective. It is always and already there. It is not an altered state of existence. The egoic movement is an altered state. It's living life through beliefs, conditioning, pain, fear, emotional states of being. But the truth is a shift in perspective to really start to awaken to seeing things as they truly are. When we shift our perspective, reality changes. And if we connect into that stillness, into that guidance, and we can listen deep underneath all the chatter of the mind, all the emotions that drag us around, and connect to that deep stillness that can guide us, and that our perspective can change and shift, and the reality of living in reality is such a peaceful place, because there's not this like resistance or this acceptance. It just is. So we have the power to shift our perspective and change our reality right here, right now. And more than ever, this is the time to shift our relationship within ourselves and watch the world change around us. Thank you for tuning in today with Shifting Your Perspective, and be the change you wish to see in the world. It is within you, it is within everyone. And let's do this together. You can connect with me on Instagram at melindareese.co, or head over to my website, melindareese.com, and explore my offerings, Discovery Call, my Vedic counseling, and Panchakarma in South Lake Tahoe.